When I lost weight, like, because after I went vegan, that's the secret, man. Like, fucking people, like, how do you lose weight and shit? It was simple. When you take away all the fucking shit you enjoy eating that is not good for you, and you're left with, like, fucking potatoes, and fucking, like, I used to love mashed potatoes. I started fucking losing weight by doing potato diet. Penn Gillette told me about it. It's just sound name dropping, but fucking, I can't lie. It was fucking half a Penn and Teller, the one that talks. So he was just like, you want to go on potato diet? I said, what is it? And he goes, basically, it's just, you can have as many fucking potatoes as you want. You can't fry them, you can't mash them with milk or butter. It's just the potato. And I was like, fuck, do that in my fucking sleep, man. I love fucking potatoes and shit. By day 2, I was like, I never want to eat another fucking potato again. And it got me to the point of fasting, where I was like, well, if all I can eat are fucking potatoes or nothing, I choose nothing. And so then I learned how to fucking fast as well, in addition to eating, because the weight fucking falls off. When the weight fell off, I never changed the size of my clothes. I kept the big clothes because I'm really superstitious. I always felt if I buy smaller clothes, then I know, like, fucking, I'm gonna gain the fucking weight back and shit. So everything I own is just fucking huge and shit. Like, I love this coat, because I love looking like I'm about to fucking poison Gotham's works. I'll never let it go, because I can hide in this. I can gain 50 or lose 50 pounds. You'll never know it under this fucking coat. It's still like a security blanket for me and shit. So I never changed the size of my shit, and it's really weird when it comes to my underwear. I don't wear boxers, I wear briefs, crime fighters, dun-dun-duns, they're called. And my wife, who's the only one who sees me in my underwear, fucking hates it, because at my biggest I weighed 330, so I wore 2XL underwear. So I don't weigh that anymore, I weigh fucking 200, but I still wear the 2XL underwear. And it hangs off my body. So like, you literally, she said, I can see your balls, Kevin. Yes, you can try, but I'll never fucking, I won't commit to that smaller fucking size. She goes, I can't fuck you anymore. You look like a little old man. So I was in Jersey, about to do a show at Castle at my movie theater, and I realized, I opened my bag, I just landed, I had no fucking underwear. I was like, God damn it. But I know where I can get hooked up, because it's Jersey. Target sells my fucking brand, a 6-pack of 2XL underwear. So I go to Target to get my 2XL fucking underwear and shit. And it's, you know, it's got a package with a picture of a dude on it who would never wear 2XL anyway. Whenever I put the underwear on, I'm like, I look like him like that. So I go look at my shit and I find it, and normally when I'm out in public, like a long time ago, because of what I do, like, you know, I gave up the right for anonymity. So, you know, I know fucking the government's watching us all now and shit, but generally speaking, people can go about their lives anonymously and shit like that. I can too, mostly speaking, but there are certain places, like, you know, fucking malls, convenience stores, where people are gonna be like, hey! And that's why I did it. Like, people are so sweet, they'll come up to you in public, like, I hate to bother you, it's like, bother me. If you're coming up to me, that proves the plan is working. You know? So at the end of the day, it's like, I spend a lot of time understanding that when I'm in public, at any given moment, there may be some, not everybody, but fucking a small percentage of people who are like, I think that's fucking him. And so because of that, I just keep my gut sucked in at all fucking times. It builds strong fucking muscles. Oddly enough, I won't do sit-ups, but my fucking diaphragm is fucking, you can bounce a quarter off that shit. So in any event, I'm used to fucking knowing that someone is going to be, and it allows me to play my favorite game in the world in public, you know? Like, you'll feel somebody, the searing heat of somebody fucking looking at you. And so I let them lock in and shit, and I look right the fuck at them. And they always do this shit forums, So I didn't want to do that for this trip, because I was buying underwear. Sometimes you just want to get in and get the fuck out. I didn't necessarily want to be recognized and shit, although I dressed like the guy all the fucking time. So I said, you know what, I gotta find a line where there's a likelihood of being recognized in this fucking line and shit. So I see some Gen Xers, I was like, not fucking them. Then I see there's a lady, looks like she's like 72, early 70s and whatnot. And she is behind the counter, bringing people up. So I was like, she's not my demographic. Maybe she had a son who fucked in my shit like years ago, but she's not gonna know who I am. She's waiting on another 72-year-old woman, early 70s. So I was like, two of them ain't gonna know who the fuck I am. And then there's like a kid behind, looks to be about 16, 17, some such shit. I was like, I know he ain't gonna know who the fuck I am. So I choose that line, get in the fucking line. And so the lady's checking out the lady, and the kid's in front of me. And so I'm looking at the belt to see what the kid's buying. It captures my imagination because it's just three very diverse things. He had a box of Captain Crunch, he had a Super Mario Kart video game, and he had a roll-on deodorant. And I was like, I'm a writer, so I'm like, what the fuck is the story here? It was almost like he was visited by a fucking god who was like, you must find 3 things! And he was like, they're retarded. So I'm looking at his shit, and whimsying in my head, and I guess since he was in front of me, the kid mistook me looking at the shit on the belt for this fucking, intense stare of a pederast behind him and shit. Because he fucking turned, all of a sudden looked at me, and I don't know if you deal with teenagers much, but this is my impression of every fucking teenager I've ever known. They're just they're like kittens, ready to fight at every fucking time and shit like that. And so this kid turned around with that fucking thing, he was like, what the fuck? But then his expression softened, and he goes, no! He goes, you're just here in Target? Do you know who I am? You're way too young for my shit. And he goes, oh, my mom made me watch all your movies. Thank fucking God, man. He was raised by one of them and shit. So he looks at my fucking shit under my arm. He goes, what are you buying? And he sees my fucking 2XL underwear. And I swear to Christ, he goes, 2XL? You must got that big dick. So I was like, what's the protocol here, man? Am I even allowed to have a conversation with a teenager about my potential dick size? I don't want to have that conversation. So I figured honesty is always the best policy. So I was like, oh no. I said, it ain't nothing like that. I said, a couple years ago I had a heart attack and shit, and because of that, I went vegan and I lost a bunch of weight. And I told him the whole fucking story that I told him. And he goes, that's fucking stupid. He said, that's what my wife says, man. And I said, so wait, your mom's a fan? He goes, yeah. I said, well, let's take a picture and fucking text it to her. He goes, you do that? I said, oh my God, give me your camera. Get me past your dick pics. So we take a fucking selfie and shit. And he goes, oh, she's gonna love that, man. He goes, she needs that this week, man. He goes, my mom's having a hard time. And you'd imagine, since like I'm fucking 55, I would have learned by now to just be like, oh, that's a shame. But instead, I was like, why? Which opened the door to a sad tale of woe. The kid fucking got real with me. He goes, my fucking stupid stepdad, man, with his dumbass mustache, cheated on my mom with a skank from Shark River. He goes, can you believe that shit? He goes, dude, my mom's still young and pretty. Like, fucking, my stepdad shouldn't even be with my mom because he's such a goof with his fucking mustache. But he cheated on her. He had the balls of cheating on her with a skank from Shark River. He goes, there ought to be a law about all these fucking skanks from Shark River. Now, because you're not from Jersey, let me fucking back it up. Shark River is a town that's only about 40 minutes from where we are, known primarily for the fishing, not so much the skanks. But I recognize what's going on right now, right? Because this kid is going through it. He's going through trauma. He's a trauma victim, man. And trauma is attracted to details. Trauma needs details, because trauma takes the fucking world out from under you. And the details help put fucking ground under your feet. So it doesn't matter that the fucking stepdad's got a badass mustache and shit, and it doesn't matter that the fucking lady is from Shark River and shit, but he needs these details because he's going through it. He's got that worst kind of trauma, man, because it ain't his trauma, it's the trauma of his mother. His mother's trauma, he got that mama.
This is still the first question.
It's hurting her, it's fucking trickling down and killing this fucking kid. I know this.
He's going to be William Shatner when he grows up, ain't he?
I'm not a licensed therapist, but I was locked away in the movie hatch for 1 month. So I was like, maybe I could help this kid out and shit like that. So I thought of something smart to say to him. I said, that's hard. I said, sometimes adults be acting like kids. And I felt very satisfied with that, but he was like, And then he goes, it just sucks, man. He goes, I just fucking wish my mom could get back at my stepdad somehow. You're smarter than me because I didn't see it coming, man. Until he looks up and goes, hey! He goes, do you want to come to my house and say hi to my mom? And I don't want to do this at all, man. But like, I'm in it, and I don't want to leave this poor little traumatized kid fucking to his own. So I was like, where do you live? Because nobody says Shark River. It's 40 minutes away, so I go, oh, I can't go there. but it's Keensburg, which is 5 minutes away. And I have to go through Keensburg to get where I'm fucking going. So if I fucking lie to the kid, it's compounding the poor fucking kid's trauma, whether he finds out or not. And I always like to try to live as honest as possible. So I was trying to figure out how to get the fuck out of this and shit. And that's when the kid lights up. He took it all out of my hands because he goes, no! Even better! He goes, come to my house and have sex with my mom! The lady on the register was really fucking interested. And I'm like, how do I fucking let this kid down easily? I said, kid, I would love to help out. If for no other reason than just the story of it all and shit. I said, but I'm married. I said, so if I go to your house and have sex with your mother, which is a good plan, your mom becomes my wife's skank from Shark River. And that connected. Because he goes, no, we can't fucking have that. No more skanks from Shark River. And I said, but I'll tell you what, we can shoot a video for her. He goes, yeah? I said, I'll tell you, that'll be way more satisfying, I promise you. Give me your phone. I said, I'm pointing at you. I said, I'm going to start on you. And what you're going to say is, Mom, somebody wants to have. I said, what's your mom's name? He goes, Shannon. I said, okay, what's your line? He goes, Mom, somebody wants to have. I said, there you go. You're directed by Kevin Smith. I press the button and shit. He goes, Mom, someone wants to have. I go, Sharon, where the fuck are you, man? We're supposed to be at Target. Buy some tampons. Fuck you. And he goes, oh, she's going to love that. So the lady in front of him was my man got fucking rung up and shit. And so the lady on the register was like 81-21. And I only know that because the kid that fucking looked at me. And I was like, what's up? And he goes, you're not going to offer to pay for this? And I go, yeah, that occurred to me and shit. And he goes, I don't know. He goes, you're Mr. Movie Millionaire. And you know I'm going through some shit. So codependent people pleaser I am. I pull out my card and I'm paying for his shit. So this is my payback. This is the reward I get. You don't do things for reward in life. You just do it because it's the right thing to do. You feel you should. But I did get payback because he fucking said something to me. I had no idea kids still said this. He fucking high fist bumped me. And he goes, you're righteous. And I was like, people still say that? Like kids still say that? We used to say that shit. And I was like, oh, and he walked away and shit. He just, you're righteous. And he walks away. Lady behind the fucking register goes, who are you? And I wanted to try to explain myself, but fucking the kid is walking away. He's walked away, but he ain't far enough away to hear the question. He turns around with the utmost confidence, yells back, that's Kevin James, bitch!